These are the pitcher plants. They're carnivorous, very easy to grow. They do like a higher humidity. They don't require any food. You never fertilize any of your carnivorous plants. Yet we still do a little bit and they do fine. You're not supposed to. These here, what happens is there's a juice in here about, there's some water down to this, it stinks in here.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah, you can see it in the light.
You can see it in the light, yeah.
Yeah, some of them are different, you can see different than others. You can see it right about that level. But there's a juice in there and the critters will go into, they'll walk down into that. There's hairs on it in the inside of this thing, just like it would be in a parking lot if you went into the wrong way of a parking garage and they have the spikes. So that, but if you go in the right way, the spikes won't affect your tires. Same idea. You can go down, but you can't come back up. They're going to be stuck in there. Some of the larger ones can eat frogs and stuff. Frogs will hang out in here just as just a place to hide. A lot of times at night, we'll see them stick their heads out, the little tree frogs and stuff. But the bugs will go in there, end up getting tired, falling into here. Plus, there's also a, help me out with the word.
Yeah, like a tranquilizer.
Yeah, there's that too. You have a video, one of the girls that works here has a video of a wasp walking around the outside of this thing for like 30 seconds, a minute, and all of a sudden it just falls in. It just loses its thing and just falls into the thing. So I don't know, it must be a scent that comes up there. First the scent attracts them, and then there's also kind of knocks them out too and goes in there. And that's how they get their fertilizer. The only requirement for this plant is a little bit of humidity. It prefers as high as it can be, but it has to be watered every day. If you water it every day, even if it's water from your sink, it doesn't matter. People say, oh, you got to use the still water, you have to. We use it with the hose water, it's not a problem. Have never had an issue with any of the Nepenthes.
So that does good in Florida because we have a lot of humidity here, but maybe like in California it wouldn't do so good because it's dry there.
Right. But people will grow these in their house and they'll just try to mist them and stuff like that. Okay. It produces pitchers only during the summertime. Oh. It will usually, the greenhouse will kind of keep them going a little bit if you have them in a greenhouse, the humidity is high enough. But for us, if we have these outside, the pitchers will all turn brown during fall. It may throw out a couple pitchers just to keep itself going, but it knows it's coming to the drier time. I guess there's not as many bugs around, so most of the pitchers will dry up and turn brown. So this is one variety. This is called Alata because it has a lot of pitchers, I guess.
Alata.
Yeah, it's A-L-A-T-A, but I'm gonna go with that.
Interesting.
So, the ones beside you are last year's stock. They're a little bigger. Yeah, there's a few around here that are bigger. So you can see the pitchers, how they browned up.
Yeah, they look.
Now it's producing all new pitchers here. Now that it's warming up, all the new pitchers. These weren't in the greenhouse, so they didn't start. Well, they were.
Oh, so this is like a new growth here.
Yeah, that's a new one. That's probably one of the first ones that came out. And there's a new one coming in here on this one. So it's going to throw out a whole bunch of pitchers right now, and it's also going to throw out a flower spike.
Okay.
These here come male and female. I don't know if the plant itself is male and female, but it will throw out a male flower or a female flower. And the flower is a spike with a lot of blooms on it.
Oh, wow.
But all the blooms on it will either be male or female.
Okay.
So,
can you tell by looking at it if it's male or female?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So once they open up, you can tell the back end will have an egg sac, basically. Well, it's not eggs, seed sac. And then I guess we have to go around the other way for the other ones.
Okay.
Oh, there's one here. This here is the larger variety. This is Marantha.
Oh, that thing looks crazy.
Yeah. These guys need water too. So
it's got a lot of little spiky things.
Well, it gives you, because it's larger, you can see a little bit better about all the stuff we're inside and stuff like that. So now these just came in. We brought these in from the greenhouses. We bought them in from the larger greenhouses. We grow some of our own, but it takes a couple of years to get to this size. So you never know what you're going to find inside there. I don't like to dump them out. Some people come in and they play with them, and they have a hood over the cap over the thing. I'm not really sure if that's to control how much water is in there. Some people think it's there to trap the bugs, but that's not true. Like, see, right now I'm going to say this one here is open. So I'm going to say this might have got watered before, but what happened was when this transported, they bagged them. This may have lost all its water inside it. It only holds a little bit. And the cap maybe, the hood may be up so that when it rains next, it would allow the water to come in. Whereas this one here may not want any more water. I'm not really sure what the hood's for. I'm just guessing. And then there was one back there where the hood was closed on one of them. So maybe it's trying to reserve the water in here, like this one here. Nope, not that one. Sorry. I know I saw one in here with the hood was closed before. Here, this one here. This one here looks X-rated. But the girls all call them pecker plants anyway. So
it does look like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so we always tease when the girls come in, because it's mostly women that come in here and shop.
Yeah.
When they want the big pictures.
Oh.
I don't want the little pictures. I want the big pictures.
Oh, so does everybody else.
Whatever you want. So you pay for a little bigger. So, and that's pretty much what we got going on here today.